It's been a pretty busy offseason so far. I'd say Minnesota made quite a splash.
Not too sure what does Zach Parise say about that.
Free agents who get together and plan where they're going to go always end up looking like Ryan Suturd cutters.
Just ask LeBron James.
Or Chris Botched.
Okay, well, what teams would you say did make a splash in the offseason?
Calgary.
Oh, come on, we talk about them all the time. Anaheim did well.
Take off the Shelton Sue Ray-Bans. The future ain't bright.
You trying to be funny? Because I'm Ryan Gets Laughing.
Well, a lot of people are saying that Buffalo's on the rise.
Whoever's saying that, Steve ought to shut it before they catch one in the Robin Regeer box.
Well, Boston's gonna bounce back.
You been smoking the Milan Lucic and Chongs?
Well, what do you think about Chicago?
Johnny O'Do, you really want to know?
What a Dan Carcillo to cake eaters.
Carolina did really well. They got Alex Semin and Jordan Stahl.
Tcha, Alex Sim meant to play better in Washington. Whoops.
You can't Jordan Stall the inevitable basement.
Columbus Blue Jackets?
More like Columbus Poo Jackets.
They're smoking Dubinskis and eating hamburgers in that front office.
Well, Colorado's got a great young squad.
What are you high on, Steve Downers?
Dallas?
What, are you drunk on Yaromir Jagr bombs?
Oh, come on, you guys. You haven't said a single positive word about anyone yet. What about Detroit?
They're gonna get Jordan too tuned all year.
Edmonton?
They're headed for Nile Yak of poverty.
Well, Florida really came on last year.
Get your Sean Matai ass out of here.
Don't let the Jose Theodore knob hit you on the way out.
Los Angeles?
They're
All right.
Montreal?
You gotta love Prusty.
He should still be aflame.
Okay, well, now that's better. Finally, something positive. So, what do you think about Nashville?
Well, there's a bunch of Shea Webb burnouts.
New Jersey?
Adam Henrique's like my jockstrap.
New York Islanders?
Wish they'd hurry up in New York Dylanders.
New York Rangers?
I'm gonna take this one. If I may Glenn Sather, they looked like Michael Delzot total Dan Gerard dinks when they didn't make the final last year, but now they're Michael Sauer about it.
Agreed, but Marion Gaborik Nash should keep them John Tortorella relevant.
What about Ottawa?
Daniel Alfred Sonzo.
Eric Carl Sons of
Philadelphia?
Do you want to know what? Zach Renault don't Matt read between the lines here? They suck.
Phoenix?
Paul Bisson, never heard of him.
Shane don't care.
Pittsburgh's got a shot.
Sidney Crosby been there, done that.
Del Chris Letang.
San Jose?
Well, there's a Patrick Marleau to nutsacks.
Joe Thor ton of pussies on that squad.
St. Louis?
It's Kevin Shattenkirk to Mr. Spock here. They're terrible.
Oh my god, I'm getting sick of this. Just because we're Flames fans doesn't mean everyone else is terrible. Tampa Bay is gonna be deadly this year.
What are you on?
Seriously.
Martin St. Louis or Vincent LeCavalier?
Washington?
They're dead. Better contact the Alexander Ovechkin next of kin.
I'm hesitant to even ask about Toronto.
Go Leafs.
Really? Winnipeg?
Go Jets.
Wow. What about Vancouver?
Go Flames! Go Canucks!
Okay, that's enough. Now, our beloved Flames. What do you think has been the problem?
It's like they're off in Jerome McGinn La La Land or something.
Playing like a bunch of Mika Kipper softcocks.
Well, what do you think we need to do to get back in it?
Well, no more Jay Bomey's turnovers. That's a start.
Gotta Mike Camilleri read the play better.
Just make the Blake Comostead every shift. It ain't rocket science.
No more of this Jay Feaster famine nonsense.
Throw some TJ Brodeeks at him and go top Sven Bear cheese. I mean, would it kill you?
Show some Bob Hartley when it gets Martin Jelinasti for the boys.
Gotta be the Ken Kings of our castle or Craig Conroyally screwed.
Gotta be Blair Jonesing for that puck. Every shift.
Gotta skate till we got a Lee Stempniak over the boards.
Gotta get Michael back underneath their skin a little bit.
Gotta Tim Jack man up and Anton Babchuk the mitts if they wanted Donnybrook.
Drop the Lance Booma and bust some Chris Callan noses.
Roman Servant cut some throats and leave it for the Mad State janitor to clean up.
And Curtis Glenn cross him off the list.
Make sure the Yuri who'd learned their lesson in our bar.
Tell the fans are Derek Smitten with them again, like in 04.
Except this time we get the Corey Sar Riches of the Cup, eh?
I can't take Mark Giordano for an answer on that one.
Just be able to look back and say we worked our Chris Butlers off and Alex Tan gave it everything we had.
But Dennis Wide, man, would it be sweet to get back to the finals.
I'd give my firstborn Henrik Carlson for that one, buddy.
But if there's a lockout, we might not be playing at all.